again, everybody, and welcome to another North Georgia Video Productions Hall County Sports Television Game of the Week. I'm Gary Glenn, coming to you this evening from the Lions Den, home of the Lakeview Lions, where we got a battle of the big cats. The Commerce Tigers come in to challenge the Lions in their home den. Tonight, we've got the girls game for you. A matchup of two teams really battling for some respect and some momentum as they head into the postseason. Standing by with the Lions head coach, Buster Brown, is our William Howington.
We're here at courtside with Coach Brown of the Lakeview Lions. Coach, it's a big sub-region game tonight. Tell us about your Lions.
Well, we've struggled this year. We've had a rough time, but the region's been very balanced. We're probably going to end up sixth in the region, playing Commerce tonight. I think Commerce is going to be a little bit below us, but I think you'll see in tonight's game. It'll be a tough game. There's balance from top to bottom. We've played some of the better teams tough. We just didn't win some of those close games. So we're hoping tonight will lead into a better play, smarter play for us for the region tournament.
Tell us about some of your players.
We have three seniors who've been a really big part of our team for the last 4 years. Maddie Haymore, Louisa Jacobs, Megan Rochester. Maddie and Louisa play outside, Megan plays inside most of the time, and they've been great for us all year. We start two sophomores with them, and sometimes there's a little gap between the abilities of the players, and it's been frustrating at times, but we're proud of our folks, especially our seniors. We hope they finish up the right way and go to state tournament again.
What type of offense and defense do you employ?
Well, we like to do a little bit of everything. We'd prefer to run some, but this year with our talent level, we've had to slow it down a little bit as well. But we're going to play a little bit of motion type offense, and on defense, we're going to try to get after people as much as we can. Considering our depth, we don't have great depth, so we have to kind of pick and choose how we put pressure on people.
Well, good luck tonight in a big sub-region contest.
Thank you very much.
Now back up to you, Gary.
All right, William, thank you very much. Buster Brown, the Lady Lions coach. Now, the Lady Tigers of Coach Eddie McCurley, well, to put it mildly, they have struggled some this season, only winning a couple of games so far. But they come into this one with a chance, as I said, maybe to generate a little bit of momentum as they get ready for the all-important tournament time. Standing by with Coach McCurley, again, William Howington. William.
We're here at courtside before the game, Coach McCurley of Commerce. Coach, you've had sort of a disappointing year. Tell us about your Tigers.
Well, we have had a disappointing year. We've fought a lot of different things, had people hurt different times of the year. You know, our best player going into the season we felt like was Jazz Greer, and she got hurt 17 seconds into the first game. So it kind of got us, you know, a little out of kink, a little out of kilter, and we've had to make some adjustments. You know, but the thing that I admire about our kids is, you know, they've had the character to stick around and, you know, show up for the games and still have some excitement about playing. You know, we're sitting here at 2-20. You know, you wonder how the kids even show up, you know, show us some enthusiasm to play, but I think that says a lot about the character.
Tell us about tonight's game. What can we look forward to?
Lakeview, since I've been at Commerce, has always given us problems. The kids play so smart. They know how to take advantage of the little mistakes that you make. And, you know, I've always admired the way Buster's coached. I think he does a great job. The kids do what they need to do. They don't tend to, you know, try to do more than, you know, what individual player can do, and they take advantage of every little mistake you make.
What type of offense and defense you plan to employ tonight? Well,
I wish I could say that we could make a switch and change and do something differently, but we got to just do what we feel like we can do. We're going to try to run with it a little bit when we get the opportunity, but what we really got to do is take care of the basketball. Lakeview hurt us pretty bad last time we played them on turnovers. They do a great job with their run and jump, man-to-man, and then they switch over their defense and get into a good zone, disguising it very well. So we're going to have to be able to recognize what they're doing, and we're going to have to take care of the basketball. If we do that and we shoot the ball okay, we can be competitive. If we don't, it's going to be a long night.
Well, good luck tonight in the big sub-region contest.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Now back up to you, Gary.
All right, the Lions and the Tigers standing by, ready to tip it off in just a few moments. We'll be back with a tip-off and those starting lineups right if we take these timeouts. You're watching the North Georgia Video Productions All County Sports Television Game of the Week.
Hi folks, Butch Miller from Milton Martin Honda in Gainesville. You may be asking yourself, why drive to Gainesville to buy a new car? Well, the answer is obvious. First, we sell Hondas, one of the best cars in the world. Next, we're known for incredibly low prices, offering you more money for your trade-in and treating you the way you like to be treated. We're easy to get to from either Georgia 400 or I-985 on Brownsbridge Road in Gainesville. And remember, folks, if you think you can get a better deal on a better car at Milton Martin Honda in Gainesville, you got that right.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Lion's Den, a full-service family hair salon. Walk-ins are welcome. Rucksack Military Surplus, a complete line of law enforcement and military items, is available at Rucksack Military Surplus. And by North Georgia Productions, experts in the field of video service, always in support of the youth of Hall County. If you'd like a copy of tonight's game, call 770-297-0528 or log on to hallcountysportstv.com.
We are back, just about ready to introduce the starting lineups for the Tigers and the Lions tonight, or at least in this game this evening, the Lady Tigers and the Lady Lions. Commerce coming in at 2-20 on the year, 1-13 in the league. Lakeview at 9-12 and 6-9. Lakeview won the earlier meeting, 43-22. This, in effect, is a makeup game because, William, as you know, a lot of the schools have been scrambling to make things up because of the wintry weather we've had in this neck of the woods.
Yes, and I understand we've got some weather coming in tomorrow.
Well, maybe by the time folks see this one, that'll all be over with, but you never know.
Might be something else coming in
by
by
then. Might be something else coming. That's right. That's right. All right. We are just about ready for the starting lineups.
Well, this is a sub-region game. You want to get ready for the tournament, so this is an important game for both teams for momentum purposes.
All right, William, starting lineup. First up with Commerce, all in black tonight with the gold trim.
All right, number 15, Jasmine Greer, 5'10", junior. Number 20, Jesse Flint, a 5'8", senior. Number 23, Logan Brown, a 5'7", senior. 24, Brittany Beecham, 5'8", senior. And number 50, Jordan Lord, a 5'10", senior. Now for Lakeview.
Coached by Coach Buster Brown.
And for Lakeview, number 10, sophomore, Jamie Nixon. Number 11, 5'8", well, they introduced Molly Gay, the sophomore, number 15. Now the seniors. Number 13, Maddie Haymore.
She scores a lot for the Lady Lions.
Number 12, Megan Rochester. And the last senior, number 11, Louisa Jacobs.
William, you may remember some of these girls from reading about them in the paper in volleyball. They have a lot of athletes here at Lakeview because it's a small school, play multiple sports.
Well, they have a small bench. They only have 3 on the bench.
And our officiating crew this evening.
Well, we have Greg Bell. He'll be throwing up the ball there. He's in the middle of the court. Ray McAllister and Eddie Rushton.
All right. Lady Tigers awaiting Lakeview to come out on the court. Looks like it's going to be Rochester jumping center against Greer. Just about ready for some basketball. No, that's Nixon. That's going to be Nixon against Greer. And Commerce, Greer wins the tap. Jesse Flint with the basketball. Flint, a 5'8" senior. Head midcourt, guarded up top by Molly Gay. In the corner to Beecham. And back to Flint. Deep in the corner, and wow, Greer launches a 3. The Lady Tigers jump out on top. Jacobs brings it up over to Haymore. Haymore drives baseline, has it stripped, but there is a foul.
I believe that's on 23. 24, sorry. Brittany Beecham.
At the line will be Maddie Haymore, the senior. Rims it out. That went all over the place and still didn't get it. Rebounded by Lord, and they get it up court. Jessie Flint, 5'8" senior, running a point guard, running the offense for the Lady Tigers. On top, 3-0. Beecham touched it and then back to Flint. She loses it, and it's going to be a possession. That'll go as a turnover against the Tigers. Possession error favors the Lady Lions. Louisa Jacobs to bring it up. Jacobs is one of the folks that will figure in the scoring and rebounding for the Lions tonight. Amore to Gay. Nixon. Rochester touched it. Now back to Jacobs. Louisa at midcourt, guarded by Greer. Out on the wing to Haymore. Looking to move it in. Commerce kind of packed back in there, William, not giving them the inside shot.
Well, they're playing a pretty tight man-to-man.
Gay on the dribble, top of the key. Jacobs. Now wide open, nice pass from Jacobs. Give her the assist to Megan Rochester, and it's 3-2. Lakeview picked up full court. That's Flint who had it. Brown to Flint. Looking for a turnover. That's not going to be over and back because Lakeview touched it. Flint will bring it back across. She's guarded by Haymore. Off to Greer. Jasmine launches another shot, air ball. There to get it is Gay. To Jacobs. Down to Haymore. Back to Jacobs. In the corner with Gay. Jacobs tries to get it in the paint, and now a 3-ball. Launched, nothing but air on that one. Gay on the shot, out of bounds, so it will be Commerce basketball. 3-2, slow going first quarter. Gary Glenn along with William Howington. The usual suspects here for this girls' game. Flint will be met at midcourt by Lauren Llewellyn, who just checked in for the Lady Lions. Flint has it stripped and it's intercepted. Turnover Commerce. Louisa Jacobs out front to Nixon. Nixon lays it up and in, and Lakeview has the lead 4-3. She led her pretty well with that.
That's a nice pass. Another half-hearted effort there on the full court pressure. Not really trying to do a whole lot.
Just giving them something to think about. Flint got it into Lord. Lord passed up the shot. Dished it off to Brown. Brown will bring it back to Lord. Lord back to Flint. Flint between the circles. And another turnover by the Lady Tigers. Rochester was that intercepted. They get it out to Nixon again and again. Jamie puts it up and in. That's another assist from Jacobs. She sees the court pretty well. She's a pretty good athlete. I'm talking about Jacobs now. She was an outstanding volleyball player. Pretty good basketball player, too. Greer with it. Top of the key shot. No good. Rebounded by Rochester. Jacobs will bring it up. Passes over to Gay. Gay to Rochester. Back to Gay. Molly in the paint, has it stripped and intercepted. Brown picks it up. She gets the steal. And tapped out of bounds by Jacobs. Tried to get it to Greer. As Haymore comes in for the Lady Lions. And now for the first time, Erica Green in for the Lady Tigers, number 21, 5'6" sophomore. Long shot put up. No good by Brown. Here comes Jacobs. Nice pass, Jacobs with another assist. And Haymore got the deuce. But that was another nice assist by Jacobs, and Coach Eddie McCurley has seen enough. 8-3, takes a timeout. We'll go with them. 3:14 to play in the first. Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
Team Office Pros is slam dunking prices on brand name closeout furniture. You'll find top quality furniture from our best selling manufacturers. Brands like Coaster Furniture with chairs starting at $50 and tables starting at $79.95. We have global chairs starting at $49.95. Items from McCourt Children's Furniture as low as $29.95. Martin Furniture Kathy Ireland collection starting at just $249.95. And Hooker Furniture starting at just $199.95. Stop into Office Pros and get your slam dunk savings today.
Gainesville White Print, a name in Hall County that is synonymous with excellence. This family business has served the imaging needs of architects, contractors, developers, realtors, and graphic artists for more than half a century. When customer service is almost a thing of the past, you can count on Gainesville White Print. Whatever your question may be, your call will be answered by a knowledgeable and friendly person. We have a deep knowledge of over 60 years of the commercial construction bid process. We're the most experienced copy and sign business in North Georgia. Our professionally produced graphics will put your project at the top of the list with your clients. So for signs, banners, trade show displays, and copies of all sizes, call Gainesville White Print. The great pride we take in our business will reflect in yours. 312 Bradford Street, 770-534-2086.
You see the Lion logo here. The home of the Lions.
Well, Lakeview's doing a good job off the turnover of getting the ball down there and finding the open shot. Commerce is having difficulty so far trying to get a good shot from the inside. They had to take outside shots.
Flint tries to pass it down. Jacobs tips it away, and it's going to be saved this time by Brown. Brown off to Green. Green will launch a three, no good. Tap, tap, and finally Lakeview comes away with a rebound. Rochester gets it to Jacobs. Jacobs leads down to Nixon yet again. Nixon put it up, almost got it on rebound, tapped out by Commerce, so it'll be Lakeview basketball. Gay is back in, and Mona Abraham into the game for the Lady Lions. Abraham, the sophomore, Gay, the sophomore as well. Buster Brown with some youth on this team, as well as some key seniors. Shot is up by Rochester, no good. Commerce tries to run it down and instead just touches it, so it'll still be Lakeview basketball. Jacobs to inbounds. Throws it in to Haymore. Haymore back to Gay. Haymore, they try to get it low post. No room for Rochester. Rochester underneath Abraham. Turnaround is up and no good off the glass. Rebounded by Flint. And Flint will bring it up herself. Commerce in black and gold. White and dark blue for the Lions. They fumble it out of bounds, and it will be basketball for the Lady Lions. Another turnover for Commerce. They're getting pretty good many turnovers now.
That's 4 so far, which is a pretty good amount with only 2 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in the quarter.
Jacobs to Haymore. Down to Rochester, back to Haymore. Get it, nice inside, another good feed. Rochester's got 4. That's Dre Mathis, a 5'2" sophomore, handling the ball now. And there's going to be another turnover.
Well, that's 5. Just couldn't penetrate with the ball. Got caught up outside here and couldn't move it.
Abraham gets it in. Jacobs calls out the offense. to Haymore. Back to Gay. Molly on the dribble, looks for some help to Haymore. Jacobs between the circles. Flips it over to Haymore, launches the three, nothing but net. He's got 5. And again, the full court pressure forces a turnover as the Lady Tigers travel with the basketball. Nixon to check back in. Jacobs will have a rest.
Well, at this pace, they'll have close to 30 turnovers, which is
that's a lot.
A lot.
Abraham gets it into Haymore. Gets it back. Mona on the dribble. And she fumbles and recovers, and there's going to be a foul as Rochester went up for it. Didn't get it to fall, but there's going to be a foul on Commerce. Jessica Kyle flagged for the infraction, number 11, who snuck in there along with Allie Morgan, number 5. Rochester hit the first one, got them both. 15-3, under a minute to play in the first period. Mathis has it slapped away, and yet again another turnover as Gay intercepts. Gets it off to Rochester. Rochester to Abraham. Abraham puts up the shot as she drives in. She's going to be fouled. And I think that's going to go against Mathis.
It is. Dree Mathis.
Louisa Jacobs to check back in. That one was not a shooting foul, as Haymore will throw it in. Got it into Rochester to Jacobs, back to Rochester. Back to Haymore, rather. Haymore fumbled, recovered. Got it to Jacobs. Back at midcourt. Tapped out by Greer. It'll still be Lakeview basketball with 24.4 on the digital scoreboard. Abraham, top of the key. All the way over to Haymore. Haymore to Jacobs. Jacobs launches a long shot. Nope. Rebounded by Greer. Lady Tigers race up the court and throw it away. She thought she saw somebody there at the edge of the lane, William, but wasn't there.
Right. She anticipated him penetrating towards the basket, but nobody moved. Commerce not moving very well on offense right now, and it shows in the score.
A lot of turnovers, too. Jacobs picked it up to save some time. A long shot at the buzzer is going to be by Haymore. No good. But the first quarter ends with the Lady Lions firmly in control, 15-3. Commerce only hit one shot in that first period, and it was a three by Jasmine Greer. They led 3-0, and after that, it's been all Lady Lions. We're back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
Open hearts, open minds, open doors. Let's consider that church is a menu of adventure. Let's consider that open is a verb instead of a noun, a word of action. What if church was less about Sunday and more about the other days of the week? Opening hearts, opening minds, opening doors. What if church wasn't just a place we go, but something we do?
I want to be part of a church where everybody feels that they have a role to play and a place to be and are welcomed. That there's something for everyone.
What if church wasn't just a building, but doors opening up a different experience that whoever knocks might find a journey to call their own?
We have people that come in t-shirts and blue jeans and flip-flops, and we do have our older generation that comes in ties and suits, and we want everybody to feel comfortable.
You know God is there because of the people that are there, and you want to enjoy that same feeling of fullness and freedom.
Let's rethink church. Then Sunday could be a day of reflection on all that we had accomplished Monday through Saturday. Then together, we can open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
My name is Lloyd Smith.
I'm Renee Barnett.
My name's Alan Cudd.
My name's Don Cooper.
My name is Mike Stewart, and I attend McKever Road United Methodist Church, the church on the hill here in Oakwood, Georgia. We'd love for you to come join us.
This message has been brought to you by the people of the McKever Road United Methodist Church. Gary Cole, pastor.
They play pretty good baseball here, William, have for some time. Just had one of their guys, Ralston Cash, signed with Georgia. So that state championship they won in baseball back in '04. Cash is quite a pitcher and a slugger, but he says Georgia's just going to use him on the mound. Dree Mathis gets it on the inbound. Lady Tigers first possession. Promptly turn it over. Haymore scooped it away, gets it out front to Jacobs. Jacobs got it over to Rochester, couldn't convert. Lady Tigers with the rebound. They go the other way, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds on the Commerce end by Maddie Haymore. The Commerce basketball. Round to inbounds. Commerce won only 2 games coming into this one. Brown gets it into Beecham. Beecham to Morgan. Morgan to Mathis. Over to Flint. Long shot. No good. Rebounded by Llewellyn. To Haymore. Haymore to Rochester on the baseline, and she stepped out of bounds as she tried to dribble there on the baseline. It'll be a turnover, Lady Lions. Still 15-3. That's where we were at the end of one. Gary Glenn, William Harrington coming to you from Lakeview Academy.
It's only the second turnover for Lakeview.
Greer, too tall, intended the pass for Beecham. She couldn't quite get up to it.
And that makes 10 now for Commerce. A lot of turnovers.
Louisa Jacobs will bring it up. Wide open for the 3, and nothing but net for Maddie Haymore. That's her second 3, William. She gets a pretty good look at it. She can knock them down. She's got 8 points. Almost forced a turnover, but it's going to ricochet off of Rochester, so it'll still be Commerce basketball. Greer will inbound. Gets in the backcourt to Mathis. Mathis is guarded by Haymore. They get it across to Flint. Flint drives, pulls up, hounded by Jacobs. Ball on the floor, possession error. Will favor Lakeview. Another Commerce turnover. Buster Brown got to be happy with his defense, William. They've only given up 1 field goal.
And that was to open the game, a 3-pointer.
Haymore brings it up. Off to Jacobs. And get it down, give and go back. Louisa got her own rebound. Couldn't quite get it taken away by Greer. And fumbled it out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers. Rebound and a turnover. Haymore will inbounds. To Llewellyn. To Jacobs. And open again for a 3-ball is Maddie Haymore. She's got 11. 21-3. Lions in control. Mathis double teamed. To Greer. Greer tries to take it in the paint. Bounce pass over. Shot is up by Brown. No good. Rebounded by Lakeview. Here comes Jacobs with it. Jacobs to Llewellyn. Tried to force it inside to Rochester. Couldn't quite get it. Turnover Commerce. Flint with the ball now. Clock rolls here in the second period. Lakeview on top by 18. Flint. Boy, she was wide open, and before she could get a shot away, there's a whistle and a foul. Lauren Llewellyn picks up Lakeview's first foul of the game, and it comes at 5:25 of the second. Substitutions now. Abraham comes back in, so does Gay. Morgan and Lord back in for Commerce. Nixon tried to run it down, and instead going to be intercepted by Commerce. Beecham went for the shot and was fouled. Jacobs picks up a foul.
Britt Beecham to the line for Commerce. She'll shoot 2.
Britt Beecham, 5'8" senior for the Lady Tigers, is at the line. Puts it up. Good. That's their first point they've scored since early in the game. They scored and took a 3-0 lead on a 3-ball and have not scored till now. 21-4, 21-5, hit them both. Jacobs down to Haymore. Maddie, no good. Rebounded by Lord. Lord gets it over to Flint. Lady Tigers want to run. Deep in the corner, driving, put up a shot is Brown. She's fouled. No, she fouled. She fouled. Logan Brown on the charge. 4th team foul for the Lady Tigers. Coach Eddie McCurley and his staff trying to solve the riddle here this season. Mona Abraham started to go up for a shot, and there's going to be a whistle in the paint.
Foul on number 5 for Commerce, Allie Morgan.
Allie Morgan for the Tigers picks up the foul. They said Abraham was just fouled in the lane, not shooting, so it'll just be a foul for the Lady Tigers, and Nixon had it blocked by Brown to get it out front and then turn it over. Haymore ran it down and got it to Jacobs. Jacobs back to Haymore, back to Jacobs. Jacobs back to Haymore. Haymore open for 3. That one had a chance, didn't quite do it. Lord got the rebound off to Flint. Flint working against Haymore, and they said it went off of, I think they said it went off of Jacobs, but it'd still be Commerce basketball. Beecham to inbounds. Gets it into Flint. Rebounded by Abraham. Actually, that was Brown that inbounded, but nevertheless, it's going to be a long shot by Molly Gay. Nothing but air there. Rebound by Nixon. Back up, no good. Tap, and finally rebounded. That's Beecham. She gives it back to Flint. Jesse Flint, 5'8" senior for the Lady Tigers, brings it across the line. Guarded by Haymore. Off to Brown, now underneath to Flint. She put up a shot, no good, but did she foul?
Traveling.
Traveling, not a foul, but a travel.
Traveling on Flint.
And Lakeview takes a timeout with 3:45 to play here in the second period. We'll go with them back in a moment. It is Lakeview 21, Commerce 5 here on the Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
Don't throw out your old shoes. Save your money and visit the Red Shoe House in Gainesville. Family owned and operated for over 40 years. They can repair almost anything. Men's shoes, ladies' shoes, sandals, western boots, uniform boots, equestrian tack, gloves, sports equipment. The Red Shoe House also offers cleaning and orthopedic shoe modifications. Don't need a repair? Come by and see their new line of accessories. Red Shoe House, 822 Oak Street in Gainesville. Phone 770-532-3772.
With every passing year, the Gift Nook at Riverside Pharmacy adds more unique and precious gifts to the inventory. Buying that special gift is an easy task at Riverside Pharmacy's Gift Nook. The Gift Nook is famous for its wide variety of novelty items, along with its familiar Christmas carolers and collectibles. The next time you can't think of a gift for that special someone, don't worry. Let the Gift Nook at Riverside Pharmacy show you how to turn presents into lasting memories at a price you can afford. Remember, all their first quality greeting cards are just $1. Riverside Pharmacy, modern technology Hometown Traditions, 935 Green Street, 770-532-6253.
Coach Buster Brown just called the timeout. Saw something that wasn't going his way, at least the way he wanted it to go.
I was going to say, I don't know what that could be. Everything seems to be going Lakeview's way.
Haymore's got it. They got a lead by 16. To Jacobs to Nixon. Well, Jacobs has got a good eye. She hadn't scored, but she's got a lot of assists. Nixon has got 6 points there as Jamie got the pass from Louisa. Shot is up by Beecham, no good. Rebounded by Haymore, off to Jacobs. Louisa brings it up the court to Gay to Nixon. Has it stolen away. Beecham picked her pocket. Flint to Brown.
That's only the 4th turnover for Lakeview. Commerce, on the other hand, the next turnover will be their 15th, and there it is.
There it is.
It's unusual. You have more turnovers than points, but 15 turnovers, 5 points.
Abraham will inbound to Jacobs. Lisa with the ball. Takes her time, in no hurry. 23-5. Gay to Jacobs. Back over to Llewellyn. To Rochester. Llewellyn, Jacobs. Llewellyn, bounce pass. That was probably ill-advised. Intercepted by Flint. A lot of traffic there for a bounce pass.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to go with something else.
Flint's open for the three. Nope, back of the iron. Right to Llewellyn. Llewellyn will hand it off to Jacobs. Jacobs will run. Takes it off the side of the backboard. Tapped around, let's see. Battling with Flint, and it's going to be off of Flint. It'll still be Lakeview basketball.
Thought it went off of Jacobs, but that's not the way. Eddie Rushton saw it.
Greer is back in there, along with number 12, whom I do not have on the roster. Abraham fumbles it, intercepted by Greer. Greer banks it herself. She's their leading scorer. She's got 5 points. We'll check on the identity of number 12 at halftime. Jacobs bounces it to Gay. Gay to Abraham. Mona off of Commerce's knee. Still be Lakeview basketball. 23-7, 89 seconds in the half. Launching one. Haymore. That's a three. She's got 14, William.
4 3-pointers.
Beecham. Intercepted by Gay. Jacobs. Nice pass to Haymore. She scores and is fouled. She's got a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Already with 16 points. Logan Brown commits the infraction. That's her second. Maddie Haymore with 16 points already. Chance to add to it. She's 0 for 2 from the stripe, by the way. That's about the only thing she hasn't done right tonight, at least so far. Got that one. So now she's scored every way possible. 2 points, 3 balls, foul shots. She also has this Rochester with a steal off to Gay. He fumbles it and has it stolen back. Kyle stole it, and then she fumbled, and Rochester stole it again. Back to Jacobs.
3 turnovers in that little sequence.
How about that? And another 3 shot by Haymore. She's got 20. Well, give it to her. Let her shoot. 20 points for Haymore. Well, you know what, William? They don't have hardly anybody on the bench, so Buster Brown's got to play these people. Another turnover. So if you're thinking about trying to call off something in the second half, all they can do is slow it down.
Well, I thought he only had 3 on the bench, but I count 4.
See maybe some JV people they brought up. Commerce apparently did that because I've got a number 12 on the floor, and I don't know who she is. Haymore to Abraham, tapped out, run down by Haymore, shoved from behind. That was a pretty hard shove.
Jessica Kyle picks up her second foul. Yeah, I think a little frustration starting to set in now for the Lady Tigers.
It's also the 7th team foul. Maddie has this one on the 1+1 as this one skip off. So she's not shot particularly well from the foul line as Greer got it, and she gets it to that number 12, whoever she is. Got a screen, pretty hard body check there. Greer for 3. Bounces around, no good. Rebounded by Jacobs, and she can't get off a shot, but it really doesn't matter. 32-7. Lakeview is dominating this one, particularly on the play of Maddie Haymore. She's got 20 of the 32. We're back in a moment. Our halftime stats in the Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
Are you struggling to get where you really want to be in life? Then get on the fast track to success at Lanier Technical College with 5 campuses, day, evening, and online classes, and many tuition and fees paid for by the Hope Grant. There's no better way to get where you really want to be. Now more than ever, high-paying employers are looking for highly trained individuals with hands-on technical training. So stop struggling and get moving. Lanier Technical College. Get ready. Go!
Tonight's game is brought to you by Condition Air Systems. We keep you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Metal Roofing Sales, Dawsonville, North Georgia's best source for all your residential and light industrial metal roofing supplies. Georgia Trophy, trophies, plaques, medals, ribbons, corporate, and everything in between. Official trophy sponsor for Hall County Sports and the Game of the Week. McKever Road United Methodist Church. What if church is not just a place we go, but something we do? McKever Road United Methodist Church, supporting all our high school athletes. And by North Georgia Productions, experts in the field of video service, always in support of the youth of Hall County. If you'd like a copy of tonight's game, call 770-297-0528 or log on to hallcountysportstv.com.
Gary Glenn, William Howington back here. It is 32-7, and William won't take you long to go down the scoring. Maddie Haymore's got 20. Jamie Nixon and Megan Rochester with 6 apiece. That's all the scoring for Lakeview. For Commerce, Jasmine Greer's got 5, and Brittany Beecham's got 2, and that's it. That's all the scoring we've had here in the first half. Got 5 girls with all the scores.
Right, all Lakeview, of course. Obviously some tremendous shots there by Haymore. She's got 5 3-pointers so far, so all Lakeview, that's about all we can say.
Well, and the turnovers are a big factor as well.
Right, Commerce has 19 turnovers, which is a tremendous amount. I don't think I remember ever seeing somebody with 19 turnovers in the first half, and almost 4 times as many turnovers as points.
Wow. Rebounding?
Rebounding, Commerce has 7, Lakeview has 12, and Lakeview has 7 turnovers, but obviously points off the turnover a lot more in Lakeview's favor than Commerce's favor. Commerce hardly any points off the turnover, and they're going to have to get something going or it's going to be a long night.
Well, Haymore is making it a long night already. Well, she's just been unconscious from 3-point range. It's kind of unusual, though. She's hitting all those 3, and she's only 1 out of 4 from the foul line.
Right. Sometimes that happens. You see that especially in college there, the college girls there, they have a higher percentage there on their court shots and sometimes shoot 40-something% from the 3-point range and only about 50% from the stripe. So you don't know what's going on there in their minds.
32-7, I can tell you that right now. It's all Lady Lions. Again, they're trying to sharpen themselves up as they get ready for the postseason. We're back with the second half in just a moment. Gary Glenn, William Howington bringing you the Hall County Sports TV Game of the Week.
There are moments in life that you wish would last forever. Dreams that really do come true. Treasures worth protecting. And a future to prepare for. Turner Wood & Smith is with you every step of the way. Established in the Gainesville area in 1905, Turner Wood & Smith has become Northeast Georgia's largest independent insurance agency by offering professional service at competitive prices. Turner Wood & Smith, insuring your future since 1905.
Hey, I'm Crazy Larry G. I'll sell you anything that walks, crawls, slides, or glides. Give me this opportunity to save you some money. I will beat any price on any piece of furniture in the state of Georgia, North Carolina, Waxahachie, Texas, any place at all. I want to earn your business, and that I will earn it by saving you money and saving you on anything that you buy at G's Home Furnishings and Appliances. Just remember, I may be high on the hill, but I got the lowest prices in the valley. And if you buy it anywhere else, we both lose money.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Lion's Den, a full-service family hair salon. Walk-ins are welcome. Rucksack Military Surplus, a complete line of law enforcement and military items, is available at Rucksack Military Surplus. And by North Georgia Productions, experts in the field of video service, always in support of the youth of Hall County. If you'd like a copy of tonight's game, call 770-297-0528 or log on to hallcountysportstv.com.